What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Chinnist. So what I have for you here today is what I was able to hunt down on Friday, day number 1 of 3 of Comicpalooza 2018 here in Houston. I felt that there were more comic book vendors here this year than there were last year. I dug through every single box available on the floor. I saw every single wall book that there was. Out of all this, I took away 150 books. However, only 14 of the 150 books were actually priced at above $6, or it cost me above $6. This is because all the wall books were just way overpriced and just completely ridiculous in my opinion. So the majority of what I got here were actually $2. All the vendors negotiated with me except for 2 of them. In this video, all of the order here comes in what it cost me and what I paid for each of them. If it's in the same price range, I sorted them alphabetically. There's tons of great value buys here on the cheap. So here we go, starting at the high dollar price cost for me. So this one with X-Men 107, this was the very first appearance of the Starjammers. This is yet another tick mark off of my X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men 1 through 300 run that I'm trying to do. I'm in the low 40s. I think I have 41 after this haul here left to go on that one. So again, 107, this one cost me $26. All right, this is from another vendor. This is number 108, and this was, I think, let's see, yep. This one cost me $15. So man, this was a pretty good deal. Very, very presentable. Little bit of a water stain up on the top left. But other than that, man, very presentable, very vibrant colors. All right, this was another good one. So this one cost me $22.50. And I felt this was probably like the best presentable one that I got overall, man. Like 0 tick marks, very, very vibrant color, just for $26. X-Men number 112. Another X-Men, number 125, and this was the Return of the Phoenix, and this one cost me $26.25 on this one. Very, very good presentable comic on that one as well. This was the last X-Men that I picked up, which was $15. And you know, I've run into this one a lot at the $4 or $5 price range, but it was always messed up, and this was like perfect condition, so I picked it up. Okay, then we get into my Teen Titan run. So everything that I got from this vendor was half off of what he had priced out. So this one was $8. And again, I was going after this Teen Titan run as well. I have about, I think about low 20s now to go through to finish off this run. So Teen Titans number 13. Teen Titans number 15, and this one cost me $9. Another $9 one. This is Teen Titans number 19. Very, very good condition on this one. Number 22, and this one actually cost me $10. Teen Titan number 29, $8. Teen Titan number 48, and this one was a $10 buy. Teen Titan number 51, $7. Picked up the Super Villain Team Up number 1. Very, very good condition. This one was $6. I saw this one listing on eBay for like up to $30. Right, very, very good condition of ASM number 244, and this was like early appearance of Hobgoblin. I think the very first Hobgoblin storyline, if I recall that one correctly. $6. Man, excuse me. Great, great condition here. Very presentable condition. Okay, so next up we get into my $3 buys. So this came from like multiple vendors, and you know, some of them were listed above $3, and it after negotiated, it averaged out to be $3. So here are all the $3 buys. So let me put 2 of these up at a time, just to finish off some of the early Batman run. I had number 1 through 6. for the New 52 run, so I wanted 1 through 12. So picked up number 7, number 8. These were like perfect mint condition. I'm surprised they had all these, and these were all, again, $3. Number 9, number 10. And then again, finish that off at number 12. Alright, so I'm trying to get The Boys, and I love this title here. So I ran into one dealer who had a few of these, so I picked up number 2, number 8. I want to try to get number 1 through 12 of this series as well. Number 9, number 10. Garth Ennis did a great job on the storyline. I read this one all through trade. Loved it. So I'm going to finish that one off here at number 12. I have about 4 to hunt down, including number 1. Found yet another Superman Convergence, number 2. This is the first appearance of Jonathan Kent. This is when he's born. So I think I have maybe 8 copies of this at this point in time. Alright, so I'm trying to finish off this original Crossed series. I found out there's only 9 issues. So I like these wrapped, and of course, as you saw in some of my previous videos, anything that has a wrap cover, I'm trying to just put a center board and put into Mylar so I could see the entire wrap. And they've been holding up pretty well. So yeah, very, very gory storyline here. And again, I think there's only 9 issues here. So I think I only need about 4 more to go on this one, including the number 1. This is issue number 6. Found another Flash Rebirth, and this is the one-shot. This is not number 1 of the ongoing. So this was still going for about $10 on eBay. It's like perfect mint condition here. Saw a Gasolina number 1. I recall this one selling out, so it was mint condition, so I just picked it up for $3. Stick it into my spec box. Found a Green Lantern Annual number 1, perfect mint condition. You know, the black comics are especially hard to find in great condition. So mint condition. I think this was the very first Green Lantern ever, created by the Guardians. Found a mint condition of Green Lantern number 0, and this is when Simon Baz here on the cover actually becomes Green Lantern. This is not his first appearance, but when he actually becomes Green Lantern. Green Lantern number 1. Found a Green Lantern number 20. So this is one of the first cameos of Jessica Cruz, who later becomes a Green Lantern. So in this one, it actually only shows her hand. So her first accredited cameo. Green Lantern number 20. Found a Green Lantern number 28, and this is when Supergirl becomes a Red Lantern. Pretty awesome. I've been looking for this one, found it. Green Lantern number 46. This was the Looney Tunes cover variant. So man, I have been looking for this forever. Man, happy to run into this. Man, the colors are just so vibrant. Man, loved it. Mint condition. I'm going to try to find as many as I can of that issue there. So in a previous Comic-Con here, not too far ago, or very recently, picked up Justice number 1 through 11. You know, Alex Ross did all the covers, both the exterior and the interior artwork. Loved it. So I picked up 1 through 11. So just finished off the series at number 12, and that concluded that series. Found a Justice League number 0. I have this one. I just love Shazam. So mint condition, so I picked it up. Right. Found a Justice League number 1. Perfect mint condition. Surprised that he only wanted cover price. He wanted less than cover price. Got this one for $3. That one is still going for $20 online. Ran into yet another, Jim Lee cover art of the New 52 Superman and kissing the Wonder Woman. They were a thing back in the New 52 world, and some people just want cover price for this one. Walking around the con, some people wanted up to $30 for this one. Just, man, some of the pricing was just all over the place. Found yet another first appearance of Grail in Justice League number 40. I think this is maybe my 3rd or 4th copy of that one. Yet another Justice League number 50. This is the first appearance of Jason, which is Wonder Woman's twin brother. I may have 5, 6 copies of that. Found another Marvel .1. This is the first appearance of Sam Alexander, who becomes the new Nova, the kid who is currently in the Champions run. Looked all over for Kamala Khan, could not find that .1. Could only find this one in the dollar boxes. Ran into another new Superman. This is cover B of number 1. I have this already, so this is my second one. Love that character. Pretty good find. This was a Submariner, Prince Namor the Submariner, number 17. Very presentable. You know, of course, there's some tick marks, but very presentable for $3, man. Well worth $3. Love this title. I never picked up any of the floppies. Sex Criminals. This is number 2. I want to try to find that number 1. I found that on the wall at a few places, and they wanted like $40 to $60. So I'm going to continue to look for that number 1. Loved this cartoon back in the day, man. Like, of all the Spider-Man cartoons, this was it. And this was the cartoon that made me fall in love with Iceman. Man, I just loved Iceman due to this one cartoon. So yeah, Spider-Man and his amazing friends, issue number 1. A little bit beat up. This is the absolute first one that I've ever run into, so I definitely want to upgrade this one issue. Thought this was pretty cool, man. So I actually read through this one. So this is the Star Wars, and this is actually based on the very first like screenwrite, the rough draft screenplay of Star Wars. Of course, they changed, you know, all the characters, they all kind of evolved to the movie that we know today, but this was like his first go around, and man, I thought that this story was phenomenal. So I'm not really sure if this was a mini-series or if it's just a number 1, a one-shot. It definitely did not end, you know, with the Death Star blowing up by any means. I think they're still like on Tatooine here, this number 1. So I looked for the trade, I could not find it. So if y'all know anything about this, or you know, point me out if there was a trade ever done, please point me out in the right direction, because I loved that storyline. Whoops. All right. Hope I didn't mess that one up. So ran into a Lois and Clark number 1. This has no real significance. It's number 8, I think, in the series, is when Jonathan actually picks up like his new suit, you know, gets his cape and, you know, picks it up. So that's like the first of the Superboy, you know, type of credited for that. But yeah, so I never had the number 1, so I picked it up, but again, no important value there. All right, this is pretty good. I've been looking for this for a while. You know, I did not want to pay big dollars for it, so I finally found it. So Ultimate Fantastic Four number 21, able to pick up 2 copies, perfect mint condition. This one goes for about $10 to $20 on eBay right now. So again, this is the first appearance of the Marvel Zombies. All right, this was the last one that I picked up for $3. Uncanny X-Men number 317. This is the first appearance of Blink. So this one goes still for about $15 on eBay. So you'll see later on, I found multiple copies of that one for far cheaper. Okay, now to get into my $2 buys. So ran into Batman the Cult. This is book number 1. Man, perfect mint condition. This was a first printing. That story arc is excellent. If y'all have not read it, I think that y'all should. Pretty good find. This was Black Magic number 1, 20 center from DC. This one, very good condition. There's a couple tick marks, very small, that break color. Man, this one in this condition I found going on eBay for about $35. Got into a pretty good Captain America run, and really surprised to find these. These were, of course, not in the best condition, but the earliest Captain Americas that I have. Captain America, the only 15 center that I have, number 142, number 152. Captain America number 153, 158. Captain America number 159, 160. These list for about $20 in good condition. There are some issues with these, but cool to have for $2 nonetheless. Captain America number 186. So next I found this is pretty cool. So this is Captain Stern. So this is actually one of the short stories that came out of the Heavy Metal movie. For those of y'all who know the Heavy Metal movie, man, loved it. I watched that like 10 million times growing up. But this is one of the storylines out of it. So never even knew this existed. Picked it up. Pretty good storyline. Alright, pretty cool. Ran into a pretty decent run of Champions. So these list for about $20 each. Couple issues on some were better than others. Number 3, number 5. I left the ones that were just like really horrible condition behind in the box. Picked up, found 2 number 7s. This one's far more messed up. I'm gonna put this one in the spec box, put this one in the PC. Found a Claw number 1, and I can't remember whose video, the first time I ever even knew about this one title. I can't remember whose video I saw it on, but this one lists for about $12 online. Alright, all the hype on Eternals coming out right now. So, you know, I've been picking up Eternals in dollar boxes for like the past 2 years. They're almost all gone. Ran into a dealer that still had some, so picked them up. Anything that he had, I picked them up. This is annual number 1. I've never even seen this one in the wild. Picked up Eternals number 2, number 3. Some of these were awesome condition. Some of them had a couple issues. Majority are pretty much VG in my opinion. Very good. Picked up a number 4, number 5. Picked up a number 6, a number 8. I have every single one of these now at this point in time. I'm going to get like the cleanest 1 through 19 in my PC, and everything else go in the spec box. Number 9, number 11. Number 12, number 13. Number 15, number 16. $17, $18, found 2 18s and a 19, and that's it for the Eternals run. Found a Excalibur number 1. I have a few of these, but man, this was like mint condition. It's rare to run into a mint condition copy of this now at this point in time. I heard they're making like a movie or something. I don't know, they're doing something with Excalibur at this point in time. Found a Michael Turner Fathom. This is volume number 2, issue number 1. Alright, found a pretty good run of the Flash, and these are the earliest Flashes that I have. This one would typically list a 12 center, listed at about $120 in good condition. This is definitely not good condition, but definitely worth $2 here. Flash, another 12 center, and this one was issue number 171. Definitely has some issues. Okay. So here's the rest of the Flash run. I think these go down in value here, but number 181, 201, and definitely some issues here with some of these issues here. 223, 224. 227, 231. 245, 253. Number 91, 92. I'm sorry, Green Lantern. Green Lantern number 93. That Green Lantern number 91, 92 are the earliest Green Lanterns that I have now at this point. Alright, surprised I ran into this. This is a Harbinger number 4. So this one actually still has a coupon. This one lists normally at $20. So surprised to find it in a $2 box. Man, very, very good condition. And again, it still has a coupon in it. ran into an Iron Man number 41, my absolute earliest Iron Man that I have, a 15 center. Pretty decent presentation. Pretty good. Found a Jungle Action featuring the Black Panther number 7. Very, very good condition. This one lists for about $20. Okay, got into an older Justice League run. Not the best condition, but earliest Justice League of America that I have. This is number 57, 12 center. Found a number 81, a 15 center. A few more of these. There we go. Issue number 102, 103. I think these list for about $40 online. Two more. Issue number 105, 150. And that was it for the Justice League of America run. Everything else I had was just horrible condition. Pretty cool. I've never even seen this one. Surprised like how good condition this was. So this is from July 1975. This is Kong the Untamed. This one goes for about, I think it was $25 online. I'm sorry, $20 that I found on eBay. Man, like perfect condition for a comic that came out in 1975, and this was like in a $2 box, just like without any bag and board, man. I can't believe it got 0 ticks, man. Unbelievable. Found a Married with Children number 1. I think this may be volume 2 actually. Oh, that's volume number 1. Yeah, the ongoing. Found a Marvel feature featuring the Ant-Man. Few tick issues here, but this one typically goes for online for about $30 to $40. Alright, these are very poor condition. Definitely going to be upgrading these, but I'm trying to go after this Plastic Man run as well. Plastic Man number 5, a Plastic Man number 7. You know, it could definitely use some cleaning, but man, definitely worth $2. Right, this is pretty good. Ran into a Gold Key Roadrunner. This one, very, very good condition, just a few issues here. This one will normally list for about $80. Okay, ran into a Secret Society of Supervillains number 1. Not very good condition. Man, I'm kicking myself because my LCS had like a $10 copy of this one, and it was a lot better condition. I really wish I would have bought that one for $10. But yeah, so I finally found a number 1, but I definitely need to upgrade it. Right, found 2 Savage Dragons number 1. Man, like perfect mint condition, perfect vibrant colors. Those go for about $10 to $40 on eBay. Not sure who's buying for $40, but surprised to see it there. Alright, I think I have these a little bit out of order, so I found a couple more of the Secret Society of Supervillains. This is number 13, number 14. I'm trying to collect this series as well. I have just like, I think 2 more that I need of this one. Very, very good condition. Those usually list for about $10 online. Found 2 Shazams. So ran into a number 2 and a number 9. Not the best condition. I had this one before. This is better condition than the one that's currently in my PC. I never had this one. You have a little bit of a stain. So they had Shazam number 1. A couple dealers had it. It was like way up there. Like no way, you know. But I do want to pick up this entire series. So I definitely looking for Shazam number 1. Okay, so this is one of those titles that it's hard for me, if it's like a perfect mint condition, it's hard for me not to purchase it. Shogun Warriors. Man, I completely grew up on all these movies, all these toys. I had all of this. I love that Japanese, all the Japanese toys that are coming out at this point in time. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Shogun Warriors, these are like perfect mint condition. Shogun Warriors number 2, number 3. I picked up quite a few of these. This one dealer had like a pretty good run. I have this entire series, but again, it's hard for me not to buy them. Number 9, number 10. Number 11, number 12. number 13, number 15, I'm sorry, number 13, number 14. Number 15, number 19, I guess starring the Fantastic Four. Oh, these are a little bit out of order. Number 17, number 18. These all go for about $10 online. And then finished it off at number 20, and that's the last one in the series. Okay, found another Submariner. This is very, very good condition. Normally lists for about $16. This is number 42. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I found copy mint condition Superman number 123. This was a cover A. This was like the cover B. This was the glow in the dark edition. You kind of feel like it's a little bit raised where it's white. Very, very cool. So yeah, surprised to find this one. Mint condition, man. This is like very hard to find. This one normally goes on eBay for about $17 is what I found, average of $17. Last one of the $2 range, I found a X-23 Target X miniseries number 2. And man, I love this cover. I think this is my most favorite cover of this one little miniseries. Okay, then we finish it off with the dollar buys. So some of these, even though $1, great value. Ran into 2 mint condition Archer and Armstrong number 1. Used to see these everywhere. They're getting more and more rare to find, like in dollar boxes. So since these were mint condition, I picked them up. These typically go for about $10 on eBay. Same with this one. This one typically goes for about $10 to $15 on eBay. Bloodshot number 1. Perfect mint condition, man, no scratches anywhere, mint condition. Definitely worth $1 each. Also picked up a Bloodshot number 2. I have this one, but it was like mint condition, so I just picked it up. Trying to finish off this run. This is Crisis of Infinite Earths number 11. The only one that I need now is When Flash Dies. I think that's number 7. Found another Harbinger. This is number 10. This one usually lists for about $8 to $10. This was the first appearance of Hardcore. Found a Power Pack number 1. Got a Ultimate. This was the number 1, the Ultimate Thor. Just to get a number 1, I saw this by Cho, so I picked it up just for the artwork. So found 2 more like mint condition Uncanny X-Men number 317. Again, the first appearance of Blink. X-Men number 370, Uncanny X-Men number 377. This one still goes on eBay for about $15. This one started the Ages of Apocalypse. Man, this one actually still sells for about $25. Man, surprised at that. Uncanny X-Men number 378. First time I ever saw this one in the wild. 2 more. X-Men number 379. And then finish it off with X-Men number 390. And of course, this is when Colossus dies the first time. You know, of course, he comes back to life because he's Colossus. So guys, that's going to be it for this back issue haul from Comicpalooza 2018. It was a great hunt. I really enjoyed it. I wish there was like 2 or 3 of them per year here in Houston. Sorry about not having a new Comic Book Day issue haul for this week. I'll see y'all next week. Should you enjoy what you see here, please like and subscribe. We'll catch you later.